Hello and welcome to the Pusher and Strangler Detective Agency. It's me, Lydia, the Strangler. I'm joined by, where the fuck is he? Shit. It's just me! Lewis is running a little bit late. He's going to come join afterwards. So I'm afraid you've just got me for the moment. Really sorry about that. He's running a little bit late. So we're gonna start by myself, all alone, just like usual in my life. Right, Dr. Dekker, we're gonna be playing today. So, if you guys have been watching recently, we've been doing a lot of FMV games. And yeah, basically mystery games where you kind of have to work out what's going on using these videos, like real life recordings. So what have we done? We've done Contradiction. We've done True Lies. No, wait, that's a TV show. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. What's the other one called? And we've done. I've Telling Lies. There we go, Telling Lies. And we did Her Story last week. Yes, I did strangle Lewis to death. I want this string to myself. I'm sick of having to share. All right. Is it a crime to strangle someone you work with? Technically, yes, it is. Moving on, Dr. Dekker. Someone told me on Twitter to check this out. Thank you, whoever you were. That the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker is made. Is this correct? Made by the people that did Contradiction. It's so bad, and that's why it's gonna be fucking incredible. Because Contradiction, let's face it, was. You know, maybe not the best game ever made, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun. So yeah, it's made by the same people, which can only be great things. Will it have the same actors? We're going to find out. So it's the same sort of things. From what I can tell, it's like a psychiatrist or something. Best game ever. There we go. So I think we're just going to jump straight into it. And I'm going to remember everything that happens. And then we'll just let Lewis know what's been going on.
I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker?
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide.
I need subtitles. I can't.
If I concentrate
Sorry.
hard
Is this just the intro? What is this? I've
and
just
I
been
know when the
thrust
person's
into
going
this.
to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement.
No
Something
worries.
he can.
Shut up, everyone. Sorry, guys. We need subtitles. And then this won't be so.
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind. Let's not keep the patient. You're late. And after all those promises.
Wait, this is to Lewis. This should be what Lewis should be listening to this.
And after all those promises, never mind.
What's happening, everyone? What the fuck is happening? Act 1, who are you? I don't know. I just want the subtitles menu. I don't think we can stop this train.
You're late. And after all those promises, never mind. Let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry. I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about,
crazy camera angles. Check out that neck.
Then after that, I'm dropping in to see Ben. He's still in shock, and I thought we'd show we cared. We do still care, don't we?
Lips.
Doctor. Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Dekker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure they'll all become a blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later. Or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll leave it to you then.
Oh, it's those Rorschach redemptions. Okay. All right. Yeah, no spoilers. Patient names have dots next to them. Red, keep talking to them. Amber, you're done. The continue button appears when all patients are amber. Green, come back. Watch replays in the responses tab. Look for stars, important conversations, optional conversations. Stars update automatically. Okay, we got this, guys. Red, there's more to go. Amber, you've kind of done it all. Try using your patient's words. I'm Elin, I'm 25, and I'm a nurse. Typing nurse will get a response. Ooh. Okay, so we've got to type to them and they answer. Include a yes or a no when answering patients. Use context. Say, yes, I like cats. You're damn right I do. Not yes. Going green is intentionally hard. Hints will be required. Second. My God, we type our own questions. Do you enjoy sexy yoga?
Wow. Let's get straight to it then. I'm not sure I feel comfortable speaking with you about that at the moment.
I think we're in there. I think she wants to do sexy yoga with us. I think we're in there, everyone. Right, let me get, I can't fucking see. Where the fuck is the mouse? There it is, right. I'm guessing this is, here we go. Let's get some subtitles on this. We've made one search. I'm determined. He's here!
Sorry, I'm late.
You missed the sexy yoga.
What?
There was
No,
sexy yoga.
You're joking.
Thank you.
You're joking. What?
Don't worry, you haven't really missed much.
Oh.
I've only done one search.
But there was already sexy yoga.
I mean, she seemed like she was up for it, to be honest. I think we can probably do a restart. We haven't really done that much.
Okay.
I was just going to put
Subtitles.
on.
Sorry about being late.
It's all right.
I was chatting to Ravs. He's going home in a minute.
Good old Ramsey. Oh,
He's
no.
down.
Didn't get to say goodbye. Goodbye,
But
Ravs.
I wanted to talk to him before he went about like coming down for Jingle Jam or
Yeah.
like because he might like next year he might be like moved down here maybe if I can convince him.
I want Ravs to live down here.
Yeah, he'll be good to hang out with.
Yeah.
The lovely man,
He's
the lovely boy.
He's a good lad. He's good old Ravs.
But he got a life, you know. It's hard, like people got lives in where they lives.
They got lives in where they lives.
And also, like, I don't want to do it if it's not right for him, you know.
Yeah.
So I think he has to like. There's no rush, basically.
He has to want to do it for himself.
Yeah, he has to like. Want to. Where is he going to get his cold brews? He's got his like.
Oh, no.
He's got his setup. Sorry, I wasn't having a poo. I did then have a poo.
With Ravs.
You got to have a poo.
Ravs was there.
How are you doing? Sorry, have you murdered anyone?
No.
Or done any murders?
No murders yet.
No news.
No one's dead. So we've just started this game. So it's the murderers of Dr. Dekker, the crazy mind, the Rorschach redemption. What's it called?
The absolutely insane madness.
The infectious madness of Dr.
Dr.
Dekker.
Dekker.
There we
Okay.
go.
Thanks, Jaffa Mod. The first time the mod was more helpful than chat.
So we only just started.
Also, chat's so lazy they couldn't be able to type that massive name out.
It's a really ridiculous name. So we've only really just started. But this one's interesting. You ask them questions and answer their questions. Yeah, it's like a whole new thing. But I think we should restart. Let's
The
restart.
faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker?
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide. Have you heard of it?
If I concentrate hard enough, and I know when the person's going to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God.
My dreams, love.
He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
What's her name?
Sometimes,
Aslan
when I
Diaz.
walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally somewhere else.
God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
It starts as a door-to-door saleswoman. Double glazing, probably.
Dr. Dekker, I think we both know what you dreamed about last night.
Oh no.
I've seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
Kid is terrifying.
On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
I did what you said, Doctor.
They arrested me.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world. No matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to fix me.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing.
You're insane, Doctor.
It's him.
Listen to me.
Drinking
You're
with
not listening.
Was he
It's
in
your
it
only
before?
bloody job.
I didn't recognise him. Blue shirt guy.
You don't remember him?
They didn't. Oh, is it Atlas guy with the whiskey, the never-ending whiskey?
Yeah,
Was
the
that
whiskey boy,
him?
it's the whiskey guy.
Ah,
You're late. And after all those promises, never
she's talking
mind
to you. Oh, you
her.
can't hear because there's no bloody
You're
subtitles on this
late.
bit.
Right.
And after all those promises, you're late.
You're
and after
late.
all those, and after all those promises, never
Sorry.
mind.
He promised he'd be here on time. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind. Let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about, And then after that, I'm dropping in to see Ben. He's still in shock.
Tits.
And I thought we'd show we cared. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Dekker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure they'll all become a blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later. Or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll leave it to you then.
She's not a very good actress, is she?
Okay, so is she
Doctor?
giving us the brief?
Yeah. So this is the information of how we talk to them.
Right. Fine. I mean... Right. Okay. So are we a doctor brought in because Dr. Dekker's gone mad and we're investigating him?
Ooh.
Or are we
like the police?
We're not Dr. Dekker, surely.
No. I don't think so. Unless that's the twist.
Oh, this is like... I love these games.
Yeah.
Man, we played the coolest games.
We do. I love them, and I'd never play these games at home. So I love these streams because I get a chance to play them.
The crazy adventures of What's Up Holmes. What's up, dude? Thank you, Cindy Paul. Wow. Include a yes or no when answering questions. Yes, I like cats. Sorry, I missed that whole
I
one.
love cats. My cat's getting spayed this morning, Lewis.
Oh, dear.
And when she comes back, she's going to be wearing a baby grow. I can't wait to see her in a little baby grow. So oh God, it's going to be so cute. But see you later, uterus. Right, so you type your... Oh, here she is.
Your cat?
No. This is Beach Girl.
Why are they all ghosts? I'm sorry, I'm confused already.
I think it's just an illusion. So I asked, this is what happened when I said...
Wow. Let's get straight to it then. I'm not sure I feel comfortable speaking with you about that at the moment.
But I think she will, if we give her a chance. She's got an American accent, by the way.
So do you reckon that was sexy?
That was very sexy.
Do you reckon that just flagged up on do you enjoy sex?
Ooh. I wonder if it's... So if we literally just do anything. Do you enjoy gardening?
That doesn't really
yeah.
mean anything to me.
Okay, so she's not sexy there.
Are we picking it on her? So this is Mariana, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What
She's
big
got her feet out.
eyes. She has massive honkers.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
Nice.
Dr. Dekker was fine. He had good relationships with his patients as far
I
as I
like
know.
her necklace. She's got a squid.
I'm not sure why anyone
More
would
like
want
a
him
cracker,
dead.
actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Kraken is just a big old squid.
It's a big motherfucker.
I'm not sure why anyone would want him dead. Did you just see that?
Is he dead? How did he die?
Wow. I mean... Are you a ghost? Are you real?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Are you a ghost? Why?
What do you do? What's your job?
What do you do? What is your job?
What is your job? What is your job?
What is your job?
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them online. I spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day. I can show you all of the sights.
I think we're in there, Lewis.
She sounds...
Sensual. Oh, she's got feet out. Why aren't you wearing any shoes? She's an Etsy sales lady. Yes. Beach Etsy girl. Why no
I
shoes?
don't have an answer for that.
That's the wording.
I'm just trying
shoes.
lazy typing, see if that makes any difference.
Okay, so we know she likes the beach. Yeah. Have we talked about that already?
It flashed up that we've already mentioned that, you see.
Why are you here? Like, why are they? I mean, are they? Is this their? Wait, are we looking? Wait, are we watching the videos that got taken?
I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works?
So she's talking to Dr. Dekker now, and we're watching those
Please
videos.
keep picking me up for public nudity.
Would you like to show us these symptoms? Would you please present these to us, please?
Public nudity.
Please.
Why?
Oh, look at her toes. Stop wiggling them.
What? Okay, we're a psychologist. We're a doctor.
We're a
How do we
doctor.
help someone who keeps taking their clothes off?
Taking their clothes off.
Why do you feel the need to be nude?
There's more than one question there.
No, that was
Break it
just
down
one.
for me.
Okay.
Why nude? Why naked?
Okay.
Where did you
that
take
was
your
too
clothes off?
long.
At the beach?
Why do you get nude?
I black out.
What?
Oh no.
And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Oh no. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it.
Like my
Police are
hand
getting
rocking the
suspicious.
titties. So she blacks out, she wakes up naked on the beach.
Okay. Do you remember what happens?
Okay, so why do you get nude and who are you are important
I'm
questions.
confused. Which bit should I answer first?
Okay, I'm writing these questions too long. Tell me about the blackouts.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally.
Oh, so she's
you
not
worked it
talking to
out.
Dr. Dekker.
No, we must be interviewing them now.
Right, we're interviewing them now. So I thought we were watching tapes. I'm so in the mind frame of watching tapes. This is happening now. Okay.
Right. Wow. How bizarre.
Okay. So we've got 2 orange stars next to who are you. Does that mean there's more to go on in that? Are they saying that there's more to it?
There must be more to delve into with that. So, for example, maybe that's the end of a thread. You know. So for example, like, how's your anxiety today?
Dr. Dekker thought I had generalized anxiety disorder. GAD, because of the blackouts. He thought I was breathing badly. Do you think I'm breathing badly?
Whew. Should I put the aircon on?
I think your breathing is fine.
You can check my breathing if you want. Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell just by looking at me? I'm not worried about it, just if you are.
Please lie down. No.
Oh, this feels very uncomfortable typing this.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
Ooh, we're an intern now.
Right. Okay, so what was that? So that was talking about holding her breath.
Holding her breath, but she doesn't black out when she holds her breath.
Please.
Hold your breath.
I don't know about that.
Oh god, this is weird. Okay.
Oh.
So she's talking about having these weird, like, what time? I need to know more about this. We've already talked about that. Okay. We've already talked about the. Can we click on stuff that we've already like?
I
Oh,
do
see.
suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety
And we searched
originally.
for anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Then he worked it out.
We said what anxiety you had? GHD. No,
Oh, I see.
GHD. Those are straighteners. GAD.
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
I think she's coming under us.
Prognosis.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Okay. Wow, we just gotta get chiefs for everything.
That's not really helping with my blackouts.
So she wants help for her blackouts. Medication? What happens if you talk about medication? Did like Dr. Dekker give her medication?
I have. I don't know.
What was your diagnosis? She won't tell us this though.
Does she? I guess that gives it away, yeah.
What was this one? Hang on.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings.
I want to remember those entire
Can you
evenings.
suggest anything that might help?
Those evenings. I want to know
What's happening in those
No,
evenings?
I don't know.
Yeah. Are you alone when she is she alone on those evenings?
Nope. Don't know.
Oh, how weird. Okay.
On the beach? No. What is your job?
Right.
Have we talked about that already? I just want to know if there's anyone else there, love.
Nope.
Nope.
No, I don't know about that.
Oh no.
Oh
no. When you look at the things you've asked and replay them, the keywords you need to look at are in italics. Oh yeah, they said
Doesn't
keywords.
really
Didn't
mean anything to me.
they? So look at prognosis again with the 2 stars.
I want to
She wants to stop having
the
blackouts.
black.
And then she said, "What do you suggest?"
So she wants to. We need to suggest something.
What do we suggest? Stop having blackouts. Don't drink so heavily.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know about
Do you
that.
drink?
I have.
Nope. Drugs?
Drugs?
I don't
Do you
have an
got me?
answer for that.
She totally does, doesn't she?
What was this one?
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts.
Causing blackouts.
I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a
So
blackout
we need
when
to
I'm
work out what's
holding my
causing
breath.
the blackouts.
What would cause someone to black out? Is it a certain time of day? Like... we'd already
Tell me
done
about the
that one.
blackouts.
Like... What are you wearing when you black out?
Well, she wakes up naked. Does she? So she falls asleep with clothes on and then wakes up naked. So if we say how to say, if we literally just say,
I'm sorry, we're doing the same. Right, causing blackouts. Do you think because that was...
Because that was in italics.
I normally black out when I'm dancing.
Right.
I like dancing. Do you like dancing?
So the italics are like a hint.
Yeah.
I hate dancing.
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh wow, she cut you down there.
Dancing is amazing.
That's not really helping.
It's just you're just like dancing's so good. You're not helping me, doctor.
So exercise then.
I don't know.
Where do you dance?
I dance a lot at nightclubs. I know most of the nightclubs around here. My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night.
Well, that's why you're blacking out, love. Cheap vodka shots. What do you expect?
Cheap vodka?
Come on.
I don't drink.
But you just said you'd go there for cheap vodka shots.
The Pearl is great because the people are so relaxed.
Liar alarm.
I think that's got a lot to do with the cheap vodka shots, or maybe it's just the black lighting. Who knows?
Black lighting?
Black lighting.
Is it? Oh, black lights. What's black lights? Do you drink at the Pearl?
This is I don't drink. Cheap vodka. But she just, that's a contradiction. Didn't she say, I like it there because of cheap vodka shots?
Yeah, she did.
I dance a lot at nightclubs. I know most of the nightclubs around here. My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night.
Ask more about the vodka. Just say vodka.
Vodka.
Tell me about vodka.
How much vodka do you drink? No, she doesn't drink.
Why did she say it's my favourite place? They sell cheap vodka.
How late?
That's not really helping with my blackouts.
Okay, got a good hint from Nightjar. Remember, when you answer her questions, you have to say, yes, I like dancing. No, I don't like dancing for it to register. I guess it said, do you like cats? Yes, it had to be like, yes, I like cats. So yes, I like dancing.
Cool. I dance to anything with a beat.
Right, we actually have to respond. Right. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't have anything to suggest.
I don't know.
Neither do we, love. Neither do we.
Okay. Yeah, who do you know anyone?
Someone spiking her drinks?
Like, what do we want to say? Like, who... Do you get paid?
I have no idea about...
I'm trying to insinuate there, Liz.
I'm wondering if she's working as a dancer.
I think she just likes to dance, doesn't she?
I reckon she's getting, like, blackout drunk and waking up on the beach.
Nude.
From like, partying.
But why does she keep saying, I don't drink? Black light. Can we ask about the black light?
Yeah. Tell me about black light.
That doesn't. Nope. Don't know.
So causing blackouts, prognosis, those are the ones that still have orange.
I normally black out when
Normally
I'm
black out.
dancing.
Oh,
So does that mean like she doesn't always black out
No,
Normally?
I don't.
then? Normally black out.
When else do you...
Yeah.
Other time? I don't know, that italics thing doesn't
I
always help.
normally
Yeah.
black out when I'm dancing.
When I'm dancing, and then in bold it said, "Do you like dancing?" So it's saying you can answer that question, which we already did.
You think my dancing causes my blackouts? No, I know it's the last thing I remember, but I don't think it's that. Sometimes I remember more, but I'm tired now. Is that it for today?
Cool. All right.
We can keep pestering, but it's optional.
Right.
I don't think she's going to give us any more than that.
No.
But I think we've learned a lot.
Don't think we have enough to give it. Like we don't. We need. I think maybe we need to talk to the other people, unless they're all completely separate stories.
Who would you like to do now?
What about Nathan?
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
So Tesco.
All right.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Yeah.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor? Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
So he feels like his life is just every day's the same.
No. Sorry.
He doesn't like crabs, Lewis. What the fuck?
Sorry. Got nothing.
I mean, has he tried Simon's homebrew?
I don't know anything about
I'd love it if that was like a little Easter egg.
Okay, let's just dig into this.
Is he okay? So is he suffering from depression?
I can't answer.
Yeah, it sounds like you're depressed, dude.
It's just really
I
making
do
casual.
suffer from depression, but it's not very surprising, is it? I used to get fatigue too, just overwhelming tiredness. I don't really get that anymore. I've just learned to accept that this is my life now. I don't have an answer to that. I don't know.
So do their stories intertwine
You asked me that
at
yesterday.
all?
I didn't have an answer for you then either.
Sorry, what?
Do their stories intertwine at all? Like, will he know Mariana?
What? I don't know.
Ask him like about the pearl.
I don't have anything to say.
Okay, so they don't seem to have a crossover.
That was a good thinking, though. I really like that. What's he doing?
Hello! Oh.
Oh
Brilliant.
my god.
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket. That mainly involves lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again. My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder.
Oh. Used to be a builder?
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 I used to be a builder. Contractor. I had to quit. It's hard watching a house get built only to start all over again the next day. I needed something less obvious.
But houses take months to build.
I don't have an answer.
Is he having some kind of existential crisis? Like, what's...
What else resets?
I'm 57. Kidding. Just if you spent the whole day at the gym and then repeat that day and not go.
You got me.
You
fucking got me, you mental case.
You cheeky boy.
You fucking nutbag.
You cheeky.
I thought he was... I genuinely was like, sorry.
Nathan. Okay, what's wrong with you? Is the main one.
Yeah, what is wrong with you? Okay, so
he's stuck in this idea that every
This is
single
like-
day is just repeating.
So is
And
it
he's not aging.
like Groundhog Day?
I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day, to see if there's any clues. To see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor?
Maybe.
No, sorry.
Okay.
What if you say, yes, I can help you?
I don't know how, but thank you, Doctor. This is our first time around, and I trust you.
Okay, so we've got his trust.
Okay. Tell me more. Just talk. Just talk to me. Tell me. Okay.
Oh, do you ever have blackouts?
Oh, Lydia, you're brilliant.
I'm on fire. You probably just say, I don't know.
You asked me that yesterday.
Oh.
I didn't have an answer for you then either.
Okay, no. Do you so you in a time loop? Do you? How long has this been going on?
Good question.
Sorry.
How old are you? I'm 57. How do you smoke? Do you drink?
I don't know.
Do you like cheap vodka?
What? I don't know.
Do you smoke?
I don't have anything.
Do you have any weird, unexplained pains or aches or rashes on your balls?
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, no. Oh.
Nice shirt.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's go back to what's wrong with him.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes.
We need to hone in
Am
on
I
the
in
fact that
purgatory, Doctor?
purgatory
Yeah,
and
nothing changes. He says nothing changes. What does that mean?
Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the bird song will change, or the weather will be less bleak, or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event for change, like a murder.
Okay, oh dear. Like a murder?
Right, he mentioned murder.
What murder?
What? A murder?
Dr. Dekker's murder was sudden, brutal. It's terrible. But Doctor, 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I?
So one of these
things seem
guys
to move
killed
me
him.
forward.
So he has a problem where he is every day feels so. I get this. Sometimes you wake up and you get into your bathroom and you go through your routine.
Yeah.
Like you clean your teeth, you get in the shower, you dry your hair, you sit there, you do this thing, and you're in this like loop. You know, I come into the office, I make some porridge, I have a banana, I sit down, like I go through things, like, and then something breaks you out of the loop that is slightly different. But if it's not different enough, he is still trapped in that, like, it's not necessarily boredom, but it's like, or depression, but it's like fatigue linked to the routine. Like it's the day isn't different enough, and that I think that's like, yeah, like it can be a scary thing. People are saying pencil.
Why does everyone keep talking about pencils? There is no pencil.
What? A pencil?
Pencil?
No, I think they just want us to be like, do you see this pencil? Do you have a pencil? I need a pencil.
Click on the pencil.
Oh.
Oh. I was like, he's not holding a pencil, chat.
Perhaps Mariana should stop going to the beach.
Oh.
Or have somebody watch or record her. Mariana's blackouts. Does she remember anything sustaining the injuries? Verbal mirroring and usage study suggests using the same words as your patient increases trust. Use yes or no when answering questions. If my patient seems confused, I've probably asked something they have more than one answer to. Say hello to patients, find out what's wrong with them, and see what they know about Dekker.
Okay. Definitely should follow this up.
We're enjoying this chat. We're discovering it ourselves.
We did it.
Do you have goals? Like, what's okay, so what are we asking him? Like, how, so he knows, that murder of Dr. Dekker, so...
We need to find out what he knows.
Dr. Dekker's murder was sudden.
Brutal.
It's terrible. The doctor. 2 weeks.
I mean, he is delighted.
I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though.
So what's he
I'd
saying?
keep doing it, wouldn't I?
It was all the same, and then Dr. Dekker died, and it was different.
Yeah, because obviously that shook him up emotionally.
A different day.
And everything, like, threw him out of his routine.
Yeah.
And he was like,
ooh,
wild.
Yeah, it's not Groundhog Day anymore.
Yeah.
When did you last see... Is it like questions like, when did you last see Dr. Dekker?
If anything, this is actually... doesn't help. But this is hints, obviously, sustaining the injuries. Maybe we need to pop back to Mariana now. But no, I think we'll carry on with this guy.
Yeah.
We can brute force this. That murder, like, do you think about murder? About killing?
I don't have an answer to that.
Murder? Do you like murder?
Yeah, I like a bit of murder.
Do you want to murder? Please? Murder. Oh, we already asked murder.
Wait, when did you last see Dr. Dekker? I don't know if it's going to be like standard...
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
But that seems important. That's got 2 orange stars.
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
No 2 days were alike.
Whereas he's having the problem.
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through.
I saw.
Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself. He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
Sweet shop. Do you like sweets?
I don't know any...
He doesn't know anything about sweets. What kind of options did he have? Complex out. Right. When did you last see him is important because those other 2 have now lost their orange stars.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
Remember?
He won't remember it.
He won't remember.
How will he?
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
Ooh.
Sorry, so does he mean that Dr. Dekker wanted to move his appointment to Thursday, but that would have meant that he never had an appointment? No.
I don't...
What?
I think so.
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned,
I think it's more just
we
a
had
vague
Monday,
analogy,
then
like
moved
a
on to
vague sort of
Tuesday.
piece just
With
saying
me, I had Monday
his days
5, 10, 50
carried on, but
times
his
before
days
I got to
kept
Tuesday.
repeating.
Why is he obsessed with Monday?
Lewis, what the fuck?
What is his?
I like it though. Lewis has these like really out there theories, which are cool. And always wrong.
We all hate Mondays, mate.
I don't like Mondays. Tell me why. I don't like Mondays. Tell me why. I don't like Mondays. I'm gonna shoot.
Do you like Monday days?
The whole
Fucking
day
hell.
down.
What does this guy want? Like,
All right, what's left? Okay, nothing changes. Is still we need to look into that.
Sometimes
it looks different.
Sometimes the bird song will change, or the weather will be less bleak, or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event.
Tragic event for change.
Like a murder.
Murder. Right, so we need to ask more about tragic.
So, what tragic events have happened before? Sorry.
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah.
Uh-oh.
She was sat next to me.
Fucking hell.
Goodbye, Hannah.
I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me.
We had Hannah in the
It was
last
like
game.
she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural.
No one's ever tried to hug me.
Metal pushing through her.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
That was 5 years ago.
Sounds like it's got PTSD and depression. Like that's gonna real fuck you up.
Yeah.
My fiancée.
Oh
My
fuck.
childhood sweetheart.
Oh, fuck,
We
it's
met at
getting
secondary
worse.
school. She was head girl. I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her.
Here we go.
I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked
Necromancer's
again.
not a class in WoW.
Sorry, it's Warcraft. We spent a lot of time on that.
Necromancer? What game are you playing? This is a lie.
You're a fake gamer boy.
Secret. You tried, but you got the details wrong.
Oh. You've ruined my immersion, Nathan. Right.
So, bloody hell.
Yeah, so we had Hannah in the last game, didn't we? She was the main character. Hannah and Eve.
When did this start?
What?
What?
When did you start? When did you...
Sound like it was... What tragic events have happened before? We need to ask more about the tragic events. Because that would have set off.
I didn't see the driver.
It was my
It was
fault.
my fault.
It was my fault.
Was it your
I pulled out, and the
lorry just rammed
rammed
me.
me.
So we need to ask more about how it's his fault on the lorry.
Was it your fault? Was it really your fault?
I was fine for quite a while after the accident. Well, being treated for depression. I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Dr. Dekker that I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
Right.
Why did you come to Dr. Dekker if you were cured?
What?
I mean?
Say something like, yeah, chat's got a good point. We need to get his trust. So say like it wasn't your fault or something, you know.
I've been shrunk for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
So he had this awful, traumatic event happen, and then since then, he's in this repeating loop where he thinks like, if I could do that day again, I'd make it all right.
Yes, that is it.
Yeah, but so now he's just stuck in this loop.
That makes sense.
But
okay.
He's obviously, struggling
so we
with a lot.
figured out him roughly.
Yeah.
He came to but do you reckon, okay, here's an out there thing. In order to... So it's a chance that it's not chance. It's it's unlikely that he killed Dr. Dekker or something like that. But perhaps Dr. Dekker knew that his death might break Nathan out of his funk.
Maybe.
Do you know? Maybe Dr. Dekker was trying to help Nathan and died because of it.
What, you mean he killed himself? But he said it's sudden and
But
traumatic.
actually, he said also
and gruesome,
that,
wasn't it?
That the Dr. Dekker, he was fine until he met Dr. Dekker, and then he started losing it.
Oh, yeah. Did Dr. Dekker start off this feeling of Groundhog Day? It does say what is it? The insatiable madness or whatever.
We've got Elin, we've got Claire,
Bryce.
and we've got Bryce.
Is Bryce... Oh. I wanted one of them to be Whiskey Man.
Oh man, I am really enjoying it. I love the mystery of like trying to figure out what's wrong with these people.
Should we talk to Claire?
Yeah, she looks weird. Hi.
Yay, you look weird.
Hello.
What's wrong with you?
Miss.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
Oh yes, well. Yes, I am up to speed.
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
A delusional psychotic with what?
Violent issues of history of violence. I mean...
Tell me about
violence.
Tell me about the violence.
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst. That hardly qualifies as a history of violence. And he provoked me.
Provoked you?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris.
Well, that's a...
How predictable.
Coinky-dink.
Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Yeah, normative determinism. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Iris was David's assistant optician. Not anymore. No, not like that. I didn't kill her or anything. It's just that I changed the optician into a florist after David died.
I changed.
Optometry was his dream, not mine.
What happened to David?
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
We know that.
But what happened to him? She's talking about him in the past tense.
I'm obsessed with my husband.
Oh.
It's absurd, really.
Obsessed how? Oh. How are you obsessed? Have I spelled obsessed wrong?
No.
Absurd?
Where's...
Because he is here. And he shouldn't be.
Right. He's dead. And
What
she thinks
happened?
he's there.
You shouldn't be here?
I don't have an answer to
You
that.
spelled shouldn't.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I don't know.
Where is he?
Where is David?
Is he dead? Hang on.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
We're trying to keep up, lady.
I'm trying, but you're not giving us much help. Click on a
Because
search.
he is here. And he shouldn't be.
He shouldn't. Why shouldn't he be here?
Where is he? Oh. Why shouldn't he be here?
He's lucky to be alive. He almost died.
How did
he
almost die?
How did he almost die?
My husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now.
Problems?
I should have divorced him. I wish I had. So much could have been avoided.
What could have been avoided?
Divorced?
Divorce is such an imperfect means of separating two people, don't you think? I suppose I don't really mean it. I thought he was my soulmate and that I would do anything for him. That's a weakness that has caused me problems.
I'm trying to work out her accent. Chat, what's her accent?
My husband is not a well man.
Not a well man. What's wrong
We've been
with
having problems
your
for a
husband?
while now.
Your husband isn't well?
His
The
health,
actress is
if you can
Icelandic.
call it that,
Yeah, I thought it
has
sounded
been
a bit.
deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore.
You're caring for him?
David has trouble looking after himself. Sometimes I'll leave the lake house and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return the next evening, he's still there, just staring into the stars. He needs help, I know, but I can't hire anybody to care for him. David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself.
Okay, so he stays in the lake house. Your husband isn't well, still needs looking into.
No, that doesn't.
Click on your husband isn't well again. What did she say?
His health,
His health.
if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore.
His health.
His health?
Since our altercation, he's become less and less active. His mind's become less and less active too. Such a delightful conversationalist at one time, now more of an enigmatic husk. I tried to hurt David once. That's why I'm here, isn't it?
Right.
I'm not proud of my behavior, but I was very angry. It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved.
So we're thinking that he had an affair and she hurt him and like brain damaged him or something like that. Gave him brain
The
damage.
police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time.
And that's why he's been
That's why I need
deteriorating
your
his
help,
health
Doctor.
really bad and he can't really hold conversations anymore.
I need you to believe me. That's why I'm paying for these sessions. Everyone else thinks I'm crazy and dangerous. Everyone else thinks I've lost my mind.
So I still need to know about the altercation. I believe you.
They think I'm seeing things, making things up. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to have to plead ignorance.
Could you say, I don't know, tell me about the police were involved. Why were the, what did you do to David in the altercation?
How? Crime. Did you go to prison?
I suppose after what I did, there are people that might think I belonged in prison. What do you think, Doctor? Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal?
Depends what you did, doesn't it?
She's making it really exciting.
I think she should probably.
I tried to hurt David once.
Criminal.
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
Should we say
I'm not proud of my behaviour, but I was
angry? Why
very
were you
angry.
angry?
It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved.
Okay, I'm
It
gonna.
must be the affair with Iris.
I can't type. Angry.
Angry.
I never used to get angry. Ever. If you're angry, you're not in control. Isn't that right? And it would be very bad for me to lose control.
Why were you angry? It has orange things as well.
I don't have anything to say.
What happens when you lose control?
Let's save that for another time, shall we? I'm rich, but I'm not made of money. And I'm fairly sure my time is up.
Okay. Let's talk to someone else.
Okay. Well, these are all very different people, aren't they? Although it says there's more to do with her. Look.
Oh yeah.
Not quite. Well, look. I think we've kind of got to.
Look at the pencil. What's the pencil saying? Oh, nothing else. It's weird that it gave us tips for Mariana, but no one else. Elin?
Right.
Is that Elin, but a funny way of spelling it?
Hi.
Hiya.
Sorry, what do you mean? I mean, can you be more specific?
Yes. Hi.
I'm Elin. I'm
Elin.
25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows. Apparently it's a Welsh name. I'm not Welsh. My mum's into all that New Age stuff and I think she thought it would make me seem more interesting.
Cool.
Great. What's wrong with you? Why are you here?
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Why is it stressful?
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything. I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Why are you here? What do you do? Right.
Oh.
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Are you stressed out? Are you stressed?
Yeah, I asked her about stressful though, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I said like...
And then she said, I'm not stressed. It's not stressful.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable. Making sure they're not in any pain. And I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
Sounds like quite pleasant.
What? Usual things.
Well, it sounds like sort of
making sure the patients are comfortable.
And being
making sure they're not in any
Well, I mean, it's
pain.
very, like,
Well,
yeah.
It's obviously not...
And I talk to them.
This
keep them
doesn't
company.
seem like she hates it.
No,
Some of them
no,
get
no.
pretty frightened about
But
what's
she's
coming.
comforting people, she's looking
Well,
after
those of them that aren't
Yeah.
out
Well, I
of
mean,
it
it's
on
an
meds.
incredible...
She's
You have
not
to be a
like-
pretty incredible person to do that job. I couldn't handle it. It must be incredibly upsetting.
No, but it doesn't seem like she's... what I mean by that, she doesn't seem
It doesn't like she hates her job.
That's not the part that seems to stress her out, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, she says it's stressful, but like...
Ask her about the medication. Is she killing her patients, basically?
Oh my god.
I help them cross over with a shit ton of morphine.
Oh my god, comforting. Is comforting people
It's comforting,
stressful?
actually injecting them with
Death
an
is
overdose.
frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
The great unknown, yeah. What do you think about the great unknown? Alone?
I'd really like to be able to answer you.
Okay. The great. You want? Yeah.
No, death doesn't scare me. It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place. I'm just not sure where. Where do you think we go when we die, Doctor?
Doctor? Wait, we have to answer that. I think we go to heaven.
I don't know.
I think.
I thought I was stuck in purgatory once. But then I realised I was just watching a really, really bad film. Sorry. I'm terrible at jokes.
Huh? That was a joke? Do you believe in heaven? Can we ask her about that? Maybe she thinks she's sending her patients to heaven?
I don't believe in God, so I can't really claim to believe in heaven.
Okay.
Hell isn't real. Whoever came up with that idea has a lot to answer for.
Lydia, please read chat. Does she like her job? Do you like your job?
Yes, I love my job. I love my patients. Even the really crotchety ones, you know.
This is the thing
God, you should hear what comes out of their
She
mouths.
seems to be really happy about her job.
They're like my children in a way. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
She loves her
They're
job.
like my children. But then I'm like, but
Do you
they
have
die.
children?
I don't have any kids. Maybe I will one day, I don't know. At the moment, all my energy is focused on taking care of my patients.
If someone can tell us where to have sex, which one would get pregnant?
What is stressing you out then? What is
why is she
stressing her
saying
out?
I'm stressed? But
tell
she's
me
like, I
about,
love my job. They're like my children.
Why are you really here? Do you know Doctor?
Oh, there's an audio. A buzz.
Yes, I can talk about all of that. What do you want to talk about first?
Sorry, what did you ask about? Why are you here?
How did Dr. Dekker die?
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
Yeah, but you were paying him.
Yeah. He was there. He had a lot of time for you. I mean, he had a lot. Why?
Sorry, what do you...
I mean, like, how much time did you spend with the doctor?
Chat is saying, ask about the necklace. She's like playing
I've
with it
known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant
she's worked with
idiots
them,
who
hasn't
think
she?
Oh, of
nurses
course,
are
yeah,
just
sorry.
there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different.
Dr. Dekker was
Had a lot of time
different.
for me.
How was Dr. Dekker different?
He was interested in my
How was Dr.
problems.
Dekker different? Say that 10 times drunk.
Dr. Dekker.
How if Dr. Dekker picked a Dekker dicks,
Dr. Dekker
how many
was a
dicks does
strange
Dr. Dekker?
He
Down.
wasn't what I expected, that's for sure. I had mixed feelings about him.
Mixed feelings. Right?
Maybe it's natural to have mixed feelings about your therapist. I mean, you tell them all your secrets, and they have all this power over you. You've got to trust that they know what they're doing. I think Dr. Dekker knew what he was doing.
Secrets?
Yeah, you told him your secrets. What secrets do you have?
Therapists have power over their patients' mental health, don't they? I mean, if you really wanted to, you could probably really mess me up. It's okay, Doctor. I trust you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thanks, I trust you too.
Of course I trusted Dr. Dekker.
That's not what I said.
He was my therapist. Why would I see a therapist I didn't trust?
Let's ask about the necklace.
Sorry, I'm not listening to you, Lydia.
No,
I'm in my own brain.
sorry.
No, it's all right. It didn't.
That's the second
necklace
time
wasn't
we've asked about necklace. Maybe they just got a costume designer who likes necklaces. She's been given to them all the
Yeah.
necklaces. That's already a bit meta.
So we still want to know. Why are you here?
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful.
Stressful. So it's still something about stressful. What in your work fucking hell is stressful? Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, whenever I use a keyboard I'm not used to, I can't type.
I don't think that helps. Like, we need to look at the stressful one. This one here. We know this.
It
It's
can
like-
be sad sometimes.
It's sad. Well, I mean,
I
we
don't
know
like losing a
we
patient.
said this is sad,
But that's
maybe
the
it's
job.
just helping her cope with.
I don't get stressed about
I
it. or
don't
anything.
get stressed.
She doesn't get stressed.
She says I don't get stressed. You don't get stressed?
It's not the job that stresses
Ah, here we go.
me. It's the people I work with, the other nurses. They're mean to me.
Ooh.
I mean, to you how?
Yeah.
They call me the angel of death because so many patients have died on my shift. I don't think they mean it. Obviously, it's not my fault. It just seems to happen that way.
It's like, God, what's that guy's name? Harold Shipman.
They're old.
It was old people
die
then,
when
wasn't
they're
it?
old. I mean, medically speaking, it's heart failure or organ failure or pneumonia. They're all natural causes, though.
All natural causes?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the weakest link or something.
Weakest link?
No.
Other nurses.
I haven't really got any.
They say I'm the angel of death because the patients die when they're with me.
Do many patients die?
I feel really bad. I can't answer your questions. I like animals. Let's talk about that.
Do you like cats?
Let's not talk about that.
No, she's asking us. God's sake, let me do this. Do you like cats?
I'm really bad.
For God's sake, let me take over. Dogs, ponies, pony, hamster.
I'm really bad.
Do you like fish? Birds.
God damn it, she doesn't like anything.
I feel really bad.
Fuck.
Sick insect.
Ah! Oh!
Sexy yoga. Bees.
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 Do you like bees?
Okay.
Crabs. I forgot to ask you about crabs.
How could you forget to ask about crabs? I
I'm a
want to talk
weakling.
about animals. What about, did you kill your lot?
Angel of death. Do you mean to you? How else will they
They
mean to you?
call me the angel of death because so many patients have died on
So
my shift.
many patients have died.
I don't think they mean it.
Right.
How many patients have died?
3 last month. 3 the month before that, I think. But only 1 so far this month, so that's good. Although one of my patients, Hilda, I don't think she's got long.
Ask about Hilda. What's wrong with Hilda? Tell them. Yeah.
She's one of the crotchety ones.
Oh, she's a bitch.
Always swearing and spitting at
she's
me.
gonna get it.
I haven't got anything nice to
Oh, I
say.
thought, instead of always spitting on me, I thought
we're
it said
gonna
always
smother her
shitting
in
on
her
me.
sleep or something. She doesn't bother me though.
She doesn't bother you, but she's spitting on you.
And shitting on you. Okay, so those are all those orange bits are gone now. Is there any more? Aha, end of life care.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable, making sure they're not in any pain, and I talk to them. I keep them company.
And inject them.
Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming.
What's coming?
Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds.
Meds. You need to ask about medication.
I comfort them.
What medication do you give them?
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated, especially when there are alternatives, like
Oh,
herbal
no.
remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
I love a snooze, right?
Herbal
Lovely little snooze.
I feel really bad.
remedies.
So she's into what's it called? She's a homeopath.
I'm a qualified herbalist.
Herbalist.
It's okay,
Oh,
you can laugh.
It's okay, you can laugh.
Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam, or zolpidem.
So these people are dying and you're giving them herbs.
Well,
Mate, they need more than that.
I can.
Have you heard of Salvia divinorum? What was
I
that?
think everything has its place.
Magic mint.
Magic mint.
Yeah.
Have you tried giving them Simon's homebrew? I mean,
yeah, but shouldn't it be up to the patients what they want?
Traditional medicine makes patients worse sometimes, don't you think? You must see it all the time, Doctor. You take one pill, then have to take 5 other pills to deal with the side effects. Herbs are kinder. Obviously, you have to be careful, just like with everything. Giving the wrong combination can be deadly.
Aha!
Fortunately, I know what I'm doing.
Do you, though?
Do you know what you're doing?
I don't know. You do, love. I think
The wrong combination?
you're giving them a bunch of herbs.
I haven't really got anything.
They're fucking them up.
Deadly?
No.
It's probably like, here, take this deadly nightshade. It'll help heal your pain. They keep dying. I don't get it.
I don't like it when patients.
Sorry, whoops.
Don't like it.
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated, especially when there are alternatives like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
Can you ask, like... Wait, so you've asked which herbs?
Yeah.
Where did she get... Which herbs? Where did she get the herbs? Like... So...
Valerian?
Perhaps she's
She says she's qualified.
Yeah, you're qualified. Where are you qualified? Where do you get qualified? I don't know. Ooh. I like how it's like you've already asked about that.
You've already given it. You've already been giving it.
Right, so
what shape do you think the Earth is?
Oh, God.
Well, I think...
Hi.
Hi. Oh, there's still something from
Yeah,
Hi.
what?
I'm Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse.
Dating.
God,
Do
I
you
sound like I'm on one of
do you
those
have a
dating
partner?
shows.
Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have
Oh,
a
right.
You married?
Dating shows? Yeah.
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
Oh, married to work. Married to work.
Well, it's still got questions about it though.
Married.
I don't know.
Okay, like what's the other thing? You're a nurse.
I'm a nurse.
Tell me about being a nurse. How long? Nurse.
Yes. Just that
We've
left.
said a lot of things, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh wait, what meds do they take? Is this when she says herbal remedies?
Yeah.
So, well, I'll click on it. Sorry.
Do you? This is weird, isn't
I
it?
don't like it when patients are heavily sedated, especially when there are alternatives like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if
Herbal remedy.
Type that in. Look. Here.
I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam or zolpidem.
Okay, so what was it? I'm a qualified. Have we also about her being a qualified herbalist?
We still don't really know why she's fucking. What she's. I guess she's just upset about being called the Angel of Death. Marzipan.
Wait. We've asked where she got it, where she get it from, how she's qualified, what the herbs are. What else would you need to ask about herbal remedies?
We've asked this, yeah. Like, do you?
Does she grow her own herbal remedies?
Do your patients eat, take drugs, smoke weed?
Smoke weed every day.
How weird! We can't forget to follow up on this.
Yeah. What is the thing? What are we missing? She didn't ask a question, did she? It wasn't like we didn't need to answer it. It didn't end with a blah 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 blah. It was just.
Maybe she.
Oh, did it say? Would you rather? What would you? You wouldn't want to be sleeping? No, I wouldn't want to be sleeping. Like, what did she say at the end?
I would prefer. I would like
Prefer her.
I would smoke some weed. I would. I'd like. What do I say? Maybe she did ask a question.
Yeah. What was it?
I wouldn't want to be asleep.
Yeah.
Do I have to put the apostrophe in?
Maybe.
I would rather be awake.
Exactly.
Aha.
I feel like it's almost criminal.
We have to sympathise.
Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to
this isn't
savor
a program
the
and we're trying to do an
experience,
interview.
not sleep your way to death.
Okay, you should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death. So that's all done. That's done. That's done.
Death?
I'm really bad at this, aren't I?
I think it's at the top now. We have to follow this
I'll
one
say.
up.
I just seen what else was. Do you know about the green unknown? That's still green. High is still. And that was about asking about nurse, wasn't it? I'd rather be awake. Right?
Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience,
Savor.
not sleep your way
That
to
does
death.
seem a bit like.
Savor.
It does seem like a weird choice of
dying.
words.
Savory?
It seems like she's.
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying.
Do you know what I
She's
mean,
too into
though?
this death
I've seen
thing,
lots
isn't
Do you know what I
she?
mean? I said this
And it's a
earlier.
special moment.
Special moment.
What?
There's literally nothing else like it.
She's crazy. She's the angel of death. She's a fucking angel of death. She thinks death is a good thing and she's bringing it to people. By
No, I don't like it. I feel lucky to share that moment with them. To be there with them when it happens. You know what I mean?
No.
No wonder people
No
call
one
her the
knows.
Angel of Death. 'Cause
Yeah.
She's obviously been through this.
And she's like sitting there rubbing her hands when they're dying, like, yeah, go into the light. So everyone's, everyone thinks she's fucking crazy.
Okay.
I think it's break time.
I think it is break time. I think we'll have a quick break, and then we'll go and talk to Claire. Oh no, we don't. Claire.
We've had Claire.
We'll talk to
Back
Bryce.
to Mariana. Bryce, we haven't spoken to Bryce.
We'll talk to Bryce, and then we'll go back and talk to these guys and figure out if we can get them to be orange, with a few little hints.
Yeah. Good plan.
Oof.
Ooh, it's creepy.
This is creepy. That. I'm enjoying it though.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, we're gonna go get a cup of tea. Be back in
See ya.
5 English minutes.
Boom, boom. See ya. See ya.
Hello, welcome back, everyone,
Hello.
to Lewis and Lydia's detective stream.
Grab a biscuit, settle
That's right.
down, get your cup of tea or your fizzy water, put your detective hat on, and let's solve a few crimes.
Let's figure out who killed or how died.
How
Dr.
died
Dekker.
Dr. Dekker? Dr. Dekker decked a deck of dicks. How many deck of dicks did Dr. Dekker deck?
Dr. Dekker dicked a bag of deck.
A bag of dicks.
How many dicks?
Did the deck?
We got one guy more patient who hopefully will know some information, and then we got to pop back and figure out what questions we haven't asked these guys. But yeah, we'll go through it in a minute. We'll start with him. Mr. Bryce.
Mr.
Hello, Bryce. Hello, Bryce.
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Dekker?
No.
No.
I didn't.
I didn't. What's going on?
I can't help you there.
Oh, no.
I didn't know Dr. Yes, I knew Dr. Dekker. Or is it meant to be we knew him?
How well did you really know him? I hope you're nothing like him.
Oh, he's a bit on edge, isn't he?
That's meaningless to me.
Sorry, oh my god, this guy's weird.
I'm not like Dr. Dekker.
I didn't really like Dr. Dekker, and for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed.
Oh, Sam, could we turn off the background music? Thank you. Right.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks.
He's a
but it can be
gravedigger?
very stressful. There's a trend going
And I wouldn't think
towards
it has
burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Extra hour?
What the fuck? First of all, this guy does not look like a gravedigger. Look at him.
He does. No, he's not a gravedigger. A gravedigger
He
looks like Dampé from
an out-of-work
Zelda.
actor.
Yeah, a gravedigger is hunched over and old with like grey hair and a long coat.
It was like they couldn't find an actor, so they just got the beautiful Joe Hickson in to do it.
He's a beautiful boy.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Hot young single gravediggers in your area. And there's just a picture of him.
The midnight hour. Do as you please.
In the extra hour, I mainly catch up with work. It's a godsend. Sometimes I play chess against myself. It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once.
Do you like chess?
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
This guy is very strange.
This is really weird.
Yeah.
I stumbled across a relic myself, an ancient chess piece, a queen, I believe. The best chess piece, the most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone.
All right.
This is weird. We need to... Okay, we need to know more about the extra hour, him being depressed, and us not being like Dr. Dekker.
I'm a gravedigger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them.
Okay.
Okay.
They're dying quicker?
I don't
But
have
because
any...
the bloody Angel of Death's knocking them all off, isn't she?
I'm pro-cremation. Not just because I don't have to dig a grave. They still need a hole for the interment of ashes. It's more dignified, like you're becoming one with the universe again. Rotting in a wooden box. Even if you turn completely into atoms, how would you escape? Even bits of the universe get lonely, I'd imagine.
Okay, there's quite a lot here.
Yeah.
Um,
Right. I want to know more about this extra hour.
Is that something
how long have you been getting an extra hour? Okay.
At midnight each day. Time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality
I'm free to wander
continues.
around, do as I please. So,
It's my very own midnight hour.
did that go italic?
Yeah.
So, what is wander around, do my own thing? What is your own thing?
Yeah, but that's what I asked him. He said he played chess.
Oh, right, okay. There must be more into it.
What? Why does this happen at midnight? At the midnight hour.
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
No, I don't think you're insane.
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
Can you ask about his depression again?
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers.
These ones that can use
At least ones that can
Why
use
is
a shovel. that is.
italic?
I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Can you ask about the shovel? I don't know why that's a special thing. It's such a
Henley
weird
Church,
question.
where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or
Right, that's what I was
excavators there
thinking.
in case you destroy a relic.
A relic. Yeah.
Right.
Found any relics?
Well, he found that queen thing, didn't he?
Henley Church is relatively small. Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small. The whole building was once owned by Scientologists, but they handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it.
Okay.
Curious. We're curious.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God, not anymore. There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Yeah. When there was one.
Life was easy, isn't it?
Yeah. He talks about packing the bodies in the ground. It seems a bit weird, the phrasing of that. Do you know what I mean?
I think he's a bit weird. We need to know more about Scientologists.
What do you believe?
That doesn't...
Um,
I'm not sure God would have given a man an extra hour a day. Not just a single man. My extra hour is a gift, but sometimes it's a curse.
what we've got here is some people who seem genuinely insane, or
He is.
having symptoms of being insane. Or so I think with look, we've got
Let's look at who we've got.
man with actual insane symptoms, right?
The one who's every day is.
Who every day is believes he gets an extra hour, which is supernaturally weird.
Yeah.
We've got Claire, who feels like she is rich and had a psychotic episode where she brain damaged her husband over an affair, but is claiming she had temporary insanity, which is why she's in these sessions.
A violent outburst.
We've got Elin, who is here, apparently was seeing Dr. Dekker for
just to chat about
stressful things, about being accused of being the angel of death, when really, I think there's something much more to it. I think, and we can't seem to get that out of her very easily. And Marianne, she is like a sexy beast lady who dances and keeps waking up on the beach naked.
Yeah, and she doesn't know. She's having blackouts.
But I feel like she's getting drunk or something. But she says she doesn't drink. I mean,
even though she says she likes that
I can't
bar
possibly believe that she would know about the cheap vodka if she doesn't drink.
If you don't drink, you wouldn't cite that as a reason for liking a place.
But then we got this dude who's obviously, again, maybe his stuff is more, his perception of reality is skewed by a very traumatic event in his past, and I don't think he's insane. I think that Bryce, I think this guy is insane. I think he knows he's insane, and I think he says to us things like, like God has given me this extra hour, but he wouldn't have given it. What's going on?
Oh, it's my vet.
Do you want to read up?
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to make sure everything's all right. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You go and deal with your vet, people. We need to have a cat update. Cat update happening immediately. Yeah, it's my vet. We need to know about the baby cat that's being given a treatment so it doesn't have millions of children. It's being not euthanized. What is it called? Eunuchized. God, it's just sorry. It's being it's being spayed. Jesus Christ. Snipped. Yeah. What are we doing anyway? What do we want him to... I'll wait till Lydia gets back. Has anyone subbed or donated? No. Maybe? Yes. Yes. I'll read these when Lydia's back. What day is it today? 3rd. I'm just going to go through all this crap. Blah, blah, blah. Some of these are all from yesterday. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Nuzlite. Ah, right. Some stuff about people dying. But it's not quite the right stuff for this stream. Boop, doop. Just bear with me. Sorry. Did he just take a picture of us? Yeah, what's he doing? Just popped up.
Sorry. She's fine. But yeah, she's ready to be picked up soon.
Look at this. Elin asked me where we go when we die. Heaven? Sorry for writing in your notes. Say hello to Elin for me, and let her know that Terry called for her. Jaya. We have to say Terry called for you.
What? Cat's fine. Yay. I always get worried when a vet calls and there's an operation. You're like, because
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home.
It wasn't good.
I don't think she likes me very much.
All right.
So, wait. So, what the fuck? Lydia Lewis just said your cat's being... Are you euthanized?
Yeah, I was going to say eunuchized.
Eunuchized?
You turned into a eunuch.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
She's having all her bitty bits removed.
Why doesn't Terry like you? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Anyway, sorry. What was the other thing?
Right.
Marianne had blackouts. Does she remember anything during? Does she sustain any injuries?
Yeah. Did you have any?
Do you get any injuries? when you black out?
No, nothing like that. I usually wake up on my side like I've been sleeping. Sometimes I'm partially covered by seaweed.
She's an actual mermaid.
She's a mermaid.
But one who blacks out on vodka, not one that sings about under the sea.
Perhaps you should stop going to the beach.
Yeah.
I love the beach. Until somebody tells me it's going to kill me, I'll keep going.
It's going to kill you.
Have you ever been addicted to something, Doctor?
Yes, I have.
I thought so when I first saw you. You should get on great.
I thought you were going to say I have been addicted to gingers.
Ah.
little crafty pickup line there.
Also gingers. Do you remember anything from the blackout?
By blackout, I mean I don't really remember anything from the time I
I
blacked
suppose
out.
the essence of a blackout
Lucky
is
to
that
be
you don't
alive, I
remember
guess.
anything.
Yeah.
That's very much.
Blackout is just. Well, when they say
Yeah.
you get blackout drunk, you just pass out and don't remember anything. Do you remember? So someone be watching you.
Someone, maybe someone should watch you when you black out.
Will you do it for me? Will you watch me to see what happens?
Yes.
No?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I will.
No, I don't want to. I think that maybe that's what Dr. Dekker did.
All right, fine.
I don't
I
wanna-
think we're trying to get on her good side, but fine.
So it's a date then.
Oh no, we've got to. Oh no, she's trouble.
Yeah, but well, we're trying to get on her good side. That's the whole point.
All right.
All right.
These are all
It's
orange,
a date.
so we're kind of done with.
Go iron your shirt. Put on some cologne.
What about Claire? What did we? So Claire was talking about. One thing I wanted to ask was because she said about the lake house, right?
Mhm.
And she said
David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I
belonged
don't use
to
it
my
much
parents.
anymore. I have the main
You know what
house
I mean?
to
What
myself.
happened to her parents?
I guess we assumed they're not around anymore. They passed away, or.
I'm an
That
only
old.
child, and my parents are both dead. Naturally, I inherited everything.
Right, so that's why she's quite rich.
How did your parents die?
It was an accident,
Of course it was.
but I don't feel like talking about it at the moment.
Right.
Okay. You killed your parents. We still need more from her. What do you? And also, we can get more from him about the Scientologists. Sorry, I'm bouncing around a bit.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God. Not anymore. There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Oh, here's a question for us.
Yeah.
I think there's too many.
Yeah, I think always just go on their side.
No.
Yes, I think there are too many.
Then we agree.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor? Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong than one of them has got it right.
Isn't Zeitgeist one of these movies? I think I've seen it. It was on Netflix back a while ago, and it's one of those sort of conspiracy movies.
Right. About religion.
A bit. Well, the thing is, like, all good conspiracy is grounded in some level of believable fact. You know, like, if you want to make a documentary about or convince people of something that's not true, you start with something that is true, and then you blend it with something that isn't true. You know, when you're learning a lot about a subject and you're being informed about many things, if you can tell people things they already know that are true or that are widely accepted as true, you can more easily convince someone round to bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Zeitgeist was one of these things. Like it's a movie. I saw it. I definitely saw it.
Yeah, let's have a look. Is a concept?
It's like a movement. Zeitgeist the movie. Yeah, it's not very well rated.
A filmmaker looks at religion, the 9/11 terror attacks, and possibly plans by international leaders to create a single world bank. So it's all just about different conspiracy theories.
Yeah, it's like it's
3 documentaries.
It doesn't really present it as conspiracy theory, though. It presents it as sort of fact.
Right.
And yeah, it's quite.
It's Peter Joseph just running that whole scene, directed by, produced by, written by, music by, edited by.
It's quite like problematic.
Sounds like it's very controversial.
Because of the perversions of genuine issues. Do you see what I mean? It's a little bit. So I think it's a little bit, like propaganda-y.
Yeah.
But it feels like if you don't know that going in, it feels quite convincing.
Yeah.
It's quite convincingly done and quite believably done.
It sounds a bit terrifying.
I think it starts with stuff about religion, talking about how. It talks about like how, like the Son of God comes from worshipping the sun god. So the Egyptians worship the sun.
Well, they used to pray every night to make sure the sun rose in the morning.
Yeah, and stuff like that.
Maybe.
I think that was originally like a big part of Egyptian religion, and
Yeah.
then when Christianity came along, it pulled stuff from Mithra, which is like it took Christmas from Mithra because they had that as the big pagan festival, and basically Christianity was formed from people wanting to still worship the old religions they did before, and it was like, and that's I think it talks about like the Son of God coming from the sun god.
Right. Okay.
Things like that.
That's what this movie's discussing.
The
origin?
It's just one of the sort of pseudo bullshit facts that are in this movie that are kind of convincing, but ultimately kind of flawed because they're not real.
Yeah,
I guess they're like they don't cite any actual. Do you know what I mean? Some of these guys are legitimate, but some of these guys are not, and I think it's kind of, it gives it a well-rounded feel, but it's kind of, and it's kind of these three disparate things. One is like religion, and then one is like 9/11,
and one's banks, world banks.
Yeah.
God, I remember having an ex-boyfriend many, many years ago, and he had an older brother who was just constantly stoned, and he made me watch through a 2-hour YouTube, it was probably this documentary about why 9/11 was planned and done by the government.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there just like,
what was that movie
God.
called? There was a movie on YouTube called about 9/11 that I watched back in the day and was quite convinced by it.
You were convinced by it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I could see how you could fall into.
Right, you can see how it actually can convince a lot of people because if it's done in a certain
it feels
way.
like
Loose Change.
Was it called Loose Change? Maybe it was this then. Yeah.
It was a couple of hours long and it's on YouTube. I remember just being I was watching it, just like, oh God. But I was too polite to say I didn't want to watch it.
I love conspiracy theories.
But the thing is, it's different when you have someone really, a really stoned person who's like, oh, this is you got to watch this, it's going to change your life. And you're just like, oh, now you just make me not want to believe this.
I love conspiracy theories because I'm very much a contrarian guy. I love to see the other side. And I can't help myself arguing, even if I don't believe the other side, I can't help but trying to,
devil's advocate.
I love that. I'm obsessed with the idea of why do people believe this and how, and what's the psychology that's got behind people. Certain people are more susceptible than others to conspiracy theories. If you're more likely to believe, there was a really cool stat. I'm sure I've said it before, but if you believe in one conspiracy theory, you're more likely to believe in other conspiracy theories, even if they are the opposite, or
they contradict each other.
Yeah. So, for example, you're more you're more likely to believe that the royal family are all lizards if you also believe that they are all members of the Illuminati.
Really? Really?
Do you see what I mean? So you're do you know what I mean? You can believe, but they're Illuminati and lizards.
They're lizard Illuminati.
Do you see what I mean? Like there's
Illuminati.
if you're susceptible to one thing, you're more susceptible to like more of the stuff. And I mean, some things like just like horoscopes feel like harmless bunkum.
That's very mild.
That is like that people that sadly people are taken in by because they're poorly educated in a scientific background, or they're poorly educated on the way the world works, or they just don't really, they've never really had to.
You mean horoscopes or conspiracy theories?
Horoscopes.
I think horoscopes are just a bit fun. Although I guess if you take them really seriously.
But I think that there's danger because they are bullshit. They are.
I mean, they are total bullshit.
And I think they have to, like, the horoscopes have managed to stay in the popular mind due to their innocuousness and how little evidence they really direct people in lives. If horoscopes were going out there saying, you know, you need to take action today and actually, and kill someone. I don't know. Like,
We're
do you know
more
what I mean?
specific.
Like, if you're Scorpio, you should crush a
time to kill.
Time to drive your car faster, break the speed limit. I don't know. If horoscopes were actually encouraging people to do anything dangerous, I think we would have a
lot
problem.
of people would actually be following them. That's the thing. I always think horoscopes are bullshit, but then I actually quite follow the whole. I don't follow, but the star sign thing. I see a little bit of truth in that, even though that I know it's bullshit. But I still think, well, I'm a Pisces, and that means that I'm creative, and blah blah blah. And it's like,
well, you like to be told these things though too. People like to be classified and put into groups.
I feel like you can know when someone's a Scorpio. They're a bit of a twat, aren't they?
Right.
They're fiery.
Well,
they're a nightmare. No offense, Scorpios.
We're starting to get into graph territory though, and also personality types too. Like personality types are a thing. And that is to some extent a load of bollocks. But
I mean, it is bollocks. But I can't. Sorry, Scorpios.
But it's a little bit like I was watching this thing about Cambridge Analytica and what they did. And what they really did was develop a sort of a system of. So they had a lot of information from Facebook, and what they generated was a lot of little what they called personality points or something, and they had like 100 for every person in America on average, something like that in the end. So they had they were basically building up a lot of data points on what people were interested in based on their activities on Facebook. So they would post a thing about bowling, or post a thing about football, or post a thing about video games or specific music genres and things like this. And they would generate these data points on people and where people, and through a lot of quizzes and personality quizzes and things like this, they would get people's basically be able to get people to tell them what they were like if they were like me or contrarian, or if they were a Republican, or if they believed in abortion, or if they believed in all these things, like all these all these Facebook things. They basically had loads of data points, and they were looking for people who were on the fence, because that's what mattered in the US election, right? It was about most 95% of people are always going to be one way or the other. They're going to be red or blue, and they've always been that way. They're not really going to change their opinion either way. Like most people who are angry about Trump are going to be still angry about Trump, and most people who are pro-Trump are not going to listen to the noise. People are very locked in their ways.
No, I can see that.
And they were trying to isolate those influential, those swing people, the swing voters. That's what it's all about in the US election. It's the swing states, and targeting those specific people who aren't one way or the other. Who can go 1 or 2% will change the entire election.
I feel like a big part of it is like what your parents, like if you grew up in a household where it's like, Labour for life, then you're going to be like, I just vote Labour. And you don't even think about it. You're just like, I vote Labour. You know what I mean? Whereas like if you grew up in a household where they're probably like the parents aren't really that bothered about politics and stuff, then you probably are like, Did you have that when you were growing up? My mum and dad were like fiercely Labour. So I think that had like...
No, my parents were very much like, they said to me that they're not going to tell me who they voted for.
Oh, really?
And,
that's interesting.
they were very much like, it was like a secret.
Oh, okay.
And you shouldn't tell people. A little bit like your age, or something. Like my mum.
Actually, you know what? I had... About exes. I had an ex who refused to ever tell me who he voted for. Because he was like, you shouldn't tell people who you voted for. I'm not telling you. And I was like, why? Why don't you just tell me? He's like, I'm not telling you.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who are like, it's called shy Tories.
I don't want anyone to know.
Shy Tory. Yeah.
He was secretly voting BNP. Oh God. I hope not.
Maybe.
I guess no one's ever shot.
It does stop people from falling out, actually, because politics is this very divisive thing that is, and it's a thing that you have very little control over too. Like it feels so. You feel so weak and hopeless to do anything, you know. And I think that's partly why the Hong Kong protests are so effective and getting people involved, because finally people are like they feel like they can be involved in saying that they're sick of this system.
They're sick of it, yeah.
And they can actually go out there and do something. And I think that's why so many people have become part of that movement. Because they feel like it's finally something that they can make a difference in.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, they feel hopelessly. Well, my dad used to write letters to politicians, like angry letters and stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people have to get their frustration because we're fed politics so much.
It's just
every news article,
everything.
It's non-stop.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, and you can't hide from it.
Like every time I get a fucking note pop up on my phone about news, it's like Brexit.
I had to disable all that.
Yeah,
shit.
It's just like
I disabled all. But I was frustrated that my phone came by default with a news pop-up.
Yeah, mine
and so
too.
it must be most people don't probably have the effort or inclination to delete that and remove it.
I haven't. It's much. I just swipe away from it. Like, go away.
Yeah, and
go
so
away.
like, how do you turn that off? A lot of the time, people don't even. It's funny what it's funny anyway. We're getting
gone on a
distracted
tangent, but
very
yeah.
much.
But there we go. Yeah, but yeah, conspiracy theories definitely do. They're well written and they've got like some fact in their, in the basis of them. Then yeah, absolutely.
I think also take everything we've said with like a pinch of salt, because we're two idiots who barely know what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on at all.
I feel like an absolute idiot.
I am an idiot.
I think I'm probably marginally more well informed than most idiots out there who you meet outside.
I'm not well informed. Don't ever listen to me.
I don't
know what I'm talking
about.
about.
Everyone is bumbling along. So please educate yourself, but also be aware of things like zeitgeist and stuff, because I think they can be full of traps.
Be careful about conspiracy theories, basically, because they're usually
don't fall for, don't be embarrassed if you fall for them as well, because they're very clever. If you've fallen for a conspiracy theory at the past, and you know that, then you shouldn't feel embarrassed about that, because I think that is something that you have come to, that has shaped you. It's like realizing that, the tooth fairy maybe isn't. Sorry if you're watching and we're letting you know about this right now. The tooth fairy might not be real.
It's actually not real. How did you... Wait, I found out the tooth fairy wasn't real because I didn't put my tooth under my pillow. No, I put my tooth under the pillow, but I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell my parents. And then the next day, the tooth was still there. And I was like, aha! Aha! And then, then I knew. I told my mum and she was like...
Sorry, parents, if you're watching with your baby.
Yeah, sorry.
You shouldn't be watching this stream anyway.
You shouldn't watch this with your baby.
Our weekly murder and death chat stream where people confess to killing old people. It's not really suitable for...
No, not really kid-friendly, where we're swearing away and talking about
but
sexy
I think from
yoga.
that point on, sometimes it's good to have these things that you find out they're not real, because it kind of serves as this counterpoint when in your life to something you were wrong. Mm-hmm. It's like the first time you were convinced that there was something real, and then you found out that you'd been tricked, you'd been lied to.
I mean,
you
classic Santa.
You've been suckered in. And
get fed lies as a kid, actual lies.
And I think that certain people learn and should learn from that experience and use that to question all the other things that they've been told. Constantly question everything you've been told.
As a kid, you are told so many lies. Well, actually, you know what? I was listening to a woman talk to a kid the other day, and she was like, you're being very naughty. You know what happens when you're naughty? The police are going to come and they're going to arrest you. And he's like, I don't care. And she's like, you don't care that the police are about to come and arrest you? And he's like, meh. I'm thinking, the police aren't going to come and arrest you. That's terrifying. Why are you lying to him? That's terrifying. I mean, he didn't care. Probably because she uses that as her go-to.
The men in white coats are going to come and lock you up.
The police are going to arrest you.
And you're going to have to talk to a nice man who's going to ask you about sexy yoga and crabs.
But it's like, no, that's a stone cold lie. They're not going to come and arrest you. So many lies get told to children.
Anyway, let's get on with this game, shall we? Claire, we want to know more about her. We asked her how her parents died. We asked her if there were too many religions. Have we got any messages from chat? Let's see. Welsh Laura says, "Hey guys, don't ask about any hairbrushes. Hope you have a wonderful day." Thank you, Welsh Laura.
Thank you, Welsh Laura. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the love, and thank you to you. My name is Brittany. Who says,
Oh wow, a $30 donation. Thank you so much. My name is Brittany.
Big Lords. Little Lou. Finally in a good position to sub and donate to my two favourite yogs. I've been struggling lately, and your stream has been the light at the end of the tunnel. Are you suffering from depression? Are you okay? My name is Brittany. I hope
we
you're
haven't
all
made
right.
it worse now. Santa's not real. The
We're
Tooth
here
Fairy's
for
not
you.
real.
I trust you. You're not insane. Thank you very much.
I can't thank you guys enough, so shut up and take my
Hope you're
money.
doing good.
Thank you
is
so
this cheap
much.
vodka that I'm drinking?
It's
Yeah, straight out the
cheap
bottle.
vodka.
Ah.
Thank you so much, really. Thank you. That's real kind of you. I'm
Thank you very
glad
much.
you're doing better now. Thank you.
Gripson says, "Love the conspiracy theories. The more, the better."
Yeah.
There is a weird joy in just seeing like
Batshit crazy.
like seeing reality in a different way.
Well, that's why it's like so many of what's his name documentaries, Louis Theroux, are like really interesting. Like a lot of people there just believe in crazy stuff. You know.
The crazier the better.
Yeah.
And when they're fully convinced as well, and he's like, "So you
Like
really,
flat earthers
you really think that the aliens are going to pick you up and take you away to their home planet?"
And they're like,
yeah.
"Yo."
Well, duh, Louis. They've done it to me last night. And he's like, "What? When you were in the room next to me? But I was sleeping next to you, and you didn't get sucked up by an alien." He's like, "Well, Louis, you didn't see it.
You had your action.
You must have slept through it."
Yeah, that is actually that's the best show.
Americas, thank you. Mystery Stream is best stream. Thank you for the subs, boys. Thank you, V Shadow. Thanks, Kissing Dogs. Mwah. Thank you, Black Iron and Lloyd. And my name is Brittany. Thank you for all the subs, guys. Mudlime, thanks, appreciated.
Midi Kurtz.
Oh, and Midi Kurtz also donated.
Thank you
this
so
morning.
much, Midi Kurtz.
Morning, everyone. Lydia, you're looking fantastic today. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thanks, Midi Kurtz.
I woke up like really
Lewis,
late.
you look like shit. I'm joking, you don't look like shit.
We got everyone down. Ped and Ravs and Booth, and so it's all a bit wild.
Did you go out on a wild night?
Well, a little bit.
You went crazy.
stayed
Did
up
cheap
a bit late.
vodka, woke up naked on the beach. That why you were late?
Naked on the
naked at the canal. In the sludge.
I like you know, I like to party.
I like to party.
I like to party. I like
to party. Thank you so much, everyone, for the donations and the kindness and the lovely words. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. We need to look into Claire's name. Yeah, what have we not asked her, chat, that we need to do?
Before I forget, I was watching The Toast of London. Have you watched that show?
Oh yeah.
And the guy from Contradiction, the older guy with the Alan Rickman voice, the dad.
Oh yeah.
He was in it.
In Toast.
Yeah, he was in Toast of London.
Really, in an actual show.
Yeah. I was like, fuck, it's Contradiction guy.
Ask about the accidents. There's someone in chat. Hiding box. Yeah, what about... Because there's a series of accidents.
Sorry.
The parents died in a... Oh, shit. Wait, sorry. I guess we've...
Played for
Tell me about... Parents... What happened to your parents? I don't know. I think she said they died in an accident. Maybe she won't say anything else.
Let me just scroll down.
We should ask about if David still does stuff.
How do we see just the questions we've asked her, not everyone else?
David doesn't work, no. He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question. He used to be an optician. Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
Because she said she couldn't cope, remember?
Yeah, I can't cope looking after him. I reckon she smashed his head in or something.
No.
I think she's just brutal.
Did
Because she said she took over the shop and made it into a florist.
I don't work. I don't need to. Everything's paid for 100 times over.
What does he do? Why? What does frittering his time away? What does that mean?
He abhors technology. Mainly he hunts things and then creates huge, unwielding fires.
What?
I'm sure will be the death of him
Huge,
and the lake
unwieldy
house at some
fires?
point.
Wait, what? That's not what. That blows my theory out the water. He's out hunting and making
Sorry,
fires.
Doctor, I can't.
But I don't think there's any follow-ups to this. Is there? Look.
Oh yeah. How do we see just the questions we've asked her without having to see all the
I
questions?
don't know. I think we should do it. We'll do it next time.
In
We'll try and
blocks.
do it in blocks,
Right.
so it's not so sporadic. We'll try and get through one patient completely.
Yeah. So we've done that, haven't we?
We've done the Terry call. We just need to get through some more questions with Claire. Did we ask her about Dr. Dekker? What does she know about Dr. Dekker's murder?
Yeah.
I don't know who killed Dr. Dekker, but I imagine that in his line of work he met a lot of unstable people. Perhaps he pushed someone too far.
So in fact, that she just
Perhaps he pushed someone too far. Yeah, what did she think of him?
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him.
That he didn't bring it on himself, as in through like poor life choices, or she thought that he would have. Was it? What does she mean by that?
bring it on himself.
Bring it on himself.
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
Ugh.
All right. Has
It's
she
so
got any more?
confusing.
You're caring for him is optional, but might help. How do you care for him?
It's like you can't cope. She said, like,
I can't cope
why
with looking
can't
after
you
him.
cope? No, we asked that already.
Is there any more with a
Pushed.
Oh, we've got to go back. Let's just go back to when we talked to her originally. Da 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 da. Where are you, Claire? Okay, here we go. Where does Claire have orange? Problems has a green star. Green star on David. Tell me about the violence. Yes, I'm up to speed. Hello, miss. All of these.
Okay, tell me
My
about.
name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
So we got to ask about her money.
Yeah. Okay.
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst that hardly qualifies as a history of violence.
Tell me about the outburst.
And he provoked me.
And he provoked me.
Right. Tell me about the outburst.
I
Oh my
stabbed him with a steak knife.
Wow. Yep.
Shocking, isn't it?
Yep.
You stabbed your husband? Stabbed him? He provoked you.
What was she saying? What was it that he was having an affair?
It was a
and that
brief
what
moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which.
Right. Okay. So we
David
now
had
know.
been having an
so that's
affair
all
with
we
his
need, I
assistant
think.
optician,
Maybe.
Iris.
Maybe.
How
Because they're all
predictable.
orange now. So can we carry on?
Not just the affair, but...
Wait, we still got... Oh, yeah, they're all orange now.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, Doctor, glad I caught you. I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
Sure, get him in
Joya. Catch up, sure. Sure.
Yes, let's catch up.
Yes, let's catch up.
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10.
Pen.
Heads,
first
shoulders,
thing he
knees
did
and
was look
toes.
at his
Knees and
watch.
toes.
That's all he'd say before he'd
I
shut down.
should have brought a pen,
He's
but I
pretty
didn't.
talkative either.
Why do I never do that? For God's sake.
It's all right. At least one of these detectives comes prepared.
Let's do this one again. So there's someone called Ben.
I'm not sure
Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body.
I'm surprised it doesn't happen
So find
more
the
often
body,
in the line of
finding the
work
body,
he's
line of
in.
work. Ben.
Anyway, he said he found
20
the
past
body
10.
at exactly 20 minutes past 10.
Seems like it's going to be
For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down.
Police.
Police weren't very talkative
Finding the
either.
body.
Police.
Line of work. Ben.
Right.
Yes. Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
in his office.
My office.
In your office.
Body found in our office.
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners. I'm sure he's got some
Night shift
tales
cleaners.
he can
Night shift
tell.
cleaners. That's Ben.
Who is Ben? Oh, I see. Ben is. We know who Ben is. Ben is the night shift cleaner.
That
sure.
found him. 20 past 10, so it's PM. Valentine's.
Yes, you know, the 14th of February, the day of love.
She's a really bad
or
actress.
She is.
remembering a massacre. Whichever's more you.
Just smush that cushion. Smush the cush.
Smush that kush.
What about line of work?
That's his line of work is the cleaner.
But she said, I'm surprised he doesn't find it more. What did she say? What was the first thing she said?
I'm not sure Ben will be coming
Not sure
in for a
Ben.
while.
Ben found the
pretty
body.
sure.
Finding the body. But then does she say, I'm not, he's, I thought she said he should be used to this in his line of work or something like that. She's got no shoes on either. Why the fuck has no one got any shoes on?
Sorry. All right, fine. Well, this one.
I'm not sure Ben will
Not sure
be
Ben
coming
will be
in
coming
for a while.
in for a while. He's
Still pretty
shook
shook up
finding
about
the
finding the
body.
body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more
found
often
it in my
the line
office,
of work
yeah.
he's
Not
in.
often in the night. Why would
Anyway,
you find
he
bodies
said
being
he
a
found the
nighttime cleaner?
body
Doesn't
at
make any
exactly
sense.
20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say
That's
before
true.
he'd shut down.
The police.
Police weren't very talkative either.
Okay. So ask about line of work, the police, that kind of stuff.
Tell me about the police getting
The
involved.
police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found. I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Intriguing.
Are you single? Because Valentine's night.
I don't know, Doctor.
She doesn't know. She just doesn't know if she's single or not.
You don't know if you're single? How weird.
Very strange.
Were you not? Were you? What? So she was.
She's saying she was alone on Valentine's night, so she doesn't have an alibi, basically. But isn't it weird that Ben looked at his watch immediately when he found the body? That's a strange reaction.
Ben looked at his watch. Watch.
What about line of work? Something about line of work.
Yeah, what is Ben's line of work? I asked that.
Oh, but it's still italic, or does it just stay italic until? But
How
the
did he
police.
die?
I don't know exactly, but stabbing.
Claire stabbed her husband.
We'll be getting the autopsy through at some point. I'll let you know when.
So.
Oh, she's putting on the secretary glasses. Sorry, what's the police? Does that still have orange?
Yeah, tell me about the police getting involved.
The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found. I was at home.
Suspect.
All on my lonesome.
Right.
Suspect.
So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer.
Right.
Why don't the police
You're
do that? That's their
seeing
job.
all
We're here
pictures
as a
that were
detective
on books
doctor.
When he was killed. There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Yeah, like little old me.
Or Ben.
Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
Yes, definitely.
It's good that you're asking those questions. I'm just not sure.
I guess we say no, I don't. We want to get on our good side.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that. I suppose everyone's a suspect at the moment, even you. They did mention I needed grief counselling, though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you didn't agree, but I thought I'd let you know. That's very kind of you.
Huh?
How are you experiencing grief?
I'd like to help.
Are you sad?
Sorry, but
Did she like Dr. Dekker?
I wouldn't say we were best friends, but we did spend a lot of time together. There's only 2 of us that work here. I'm sure we'll become friends too, Doctor. Just try not to get murdered.
Jesus Christ. He died in my office?
I don't know what Dr. Dekker was doing here, and my services weren't required that evening. He'd often stay late though, so it wasn't that unusual.
What do you do?
Yeah, well, I think she's like a secretary, isn't she?
Sorry, Doc.
Who are you?
Why, where are your shoes?
That's a good question.
I wish I knew the answer.
Is she our assistant or something?
I think she's like a secretary or something.
Like, what did we ask what the police said?
Yeah. What about, like,
police wanted to know what I was
doing? They thought I was a suspect.
Ask about like the other patients. Did something about?
Why am I asking the other patients? What did the other patients know? Like, what about them?
Yeah.
Help. Resting bitch face syndrome. Yeah, like maybe we've done actually with her anyway. Because Dr. Dekker was killed on Valentine's Day. She asked the patient where they were on that day.
Of course.
Okay, cool. This is just notes.
And at 10:20 in the evening.
Yeah. Why was he? Was he killed at that time or discovered at that time?
Well, she wouldn't know the answer to that, would she?
Why was Dr. Dekker around so late? Did he have a date? Did he not have a date? What was he doing?
Why don't we like ask her like that say the names of the patients and see if that triggers her to say anything.
Oh yeah. What's they called? You know Marianne?
Mariana. It's an A at the end.
I can't answer.
Marianne?
Anna.
Sorry.
Nathan?
Sorry, I don't have a clue.
Does Dr. Dekker have any like enemies or anyone to be suspicious of? Like,
yeah, who would kill Dr. Dekker?
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were getting.
What problems would they have? What would the problems be?
Sorry, what did you say? Treatment they were getting?
Yeah, what problems would the patients have, or problems with the treatment, or something like that?
I'm just surmising. If you're unhappy enough to kill your therapist, they're probably not doing a very good job.
Yeah. We don't really know about him, do we? Did he have any...
I wasn't really in his social circle, so I don't know if he had any friends.
Did he have like a date on Valentine's?
In terms of enemies...
I guess not, he was working in the office.
I heard things get heated in his office sometimes, but I won't name any names.
Right, okay. Suspicious.
Susan. Annabelle.
Here are all the names.
Melissa. There are some names. But they're not names of anyone I know.
Susan, Annabelle, Melissa.
Sorry.
What was she talking about there? Annabelle. Melissa.
Anyway, let's continue.
What was that?
Let's ask the patients. Oh.
Okay. What were you doing on February 14th, Nathan?
loop
Well, we know
day?
he doesn't have a girlfriend because he said he'd never dated anyone
It's a
after his
do-over day.
fiancée.
You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again? You didn't know that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
At school. They met at school.
You met Hannah at school.
Well done, Doctor. Yeah, we met at secondary. Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you fail to get a question right?
Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you failed to get a question right? It would be funny.
It would be
I'm not sure that's
hilarious.
the answer I'm looking for.
It would be funny.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
What? Sorry, what did you want us to say there?
Well done, Doctor. Yeah,
Wouldn't
we met at secondary. Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you fail to get a question right?
maybe just say no or yes. I think that's what he's asking for, basically.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
No, he's not.
No,
it wouldn't be funny.
I'm not sure that's the answer. I'm not sure
I'm
that's...
confused.
I'm confused. Yes, it would be funny.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
No, just no.
I suppose it's funny for you. You won't remember. Anyway, I think I'll probably head home. This isn't
We
helping.
pissed him off by saying yes, it would be funny.
Oh.
Probably should have said no, it wouldn't be funny. Whoops.
Okay. What's this?
Are we in purgatory ourselves?
Did we fuck that up?
I'm having
I think we did. I think that fucked it.
Okay, well, fuck it. Oh shit, he's back.
Yeah, we've started again. I think that was like end of game because he left.
Hello.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
Oh. Welcome back.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
What does he want?
It wasn't. Oh, it's not like redone it.
What does he want us to
Wait,
say?
are we in a loop day? Are we in a loop day?
Is this another loop day? Did he say loop day?
It's a do-over day. You won't remember.
What the fuck?
Ah.
Are we now in a loop?
Are we in a loop?
Jaya is our assistant.
Yeah. School.
You met her in school.
Yeah, at secondary school. It's been fun, but I've got a pill.
This is different.
Whoop.
A pill?
A pill? You want to share? Go halvesies?
Dr. Dekker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loop day. It's got a small skull and crossbones on it. Should I take the tablet, Doctor?
Yes.
A small skull and
Is it?
crossbones on it?
It's like, yeah, cyanide or something. You'll never have a loop day because you won't have another day. Problem solved. You can't have a loop day if you're dead.
Do we want him to take the pill? Do we trust in Dr. Dekker's
I'm
madness?
not sure that's the answer. I'm
Don't take the pill. No pill.
No pill.
You're cool. I don't think this is getting us anywhere, though. I'll see you tomorrow. Again.
I'm already in complete madness here.
Yeah, I am in. Is it all about to get very strange and weird and...
I'm having a loop day.
Oh no, so are we.
I'm not sure.
A loop day? What's a loop day?
It's a do-over day. You won't remember it. What's the name of your assistant again?
Name
Take
my
the pill.
assistant.
Take the pill.
It's Jaya.
Well done. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
School.
Cool.
Yeah, great. Is there anything you can say that's going to break this loop for me?
Take the pill.
No, I don't play that game anymore.
Oh. No, you married him.
No. They didn't get married in Walker.
You didn't.
That was you, Lewis.
You didn't. Shit, you didn't.
Take the pill. Consume the pill.
No,
Talk
I'm
about
not
the
going to
pill.
make him take some
Take the-
fucking... I'm not going to
take
kill
the
him.
pill!
I mentioned a pill this time, or a tablet. What the hell is going on here? Are you reliving my days?
I don't know what's happening. Yes, I am.
I'm not sure. Something somewhere has changed since you arrived. Like some kind of sim theory.
What the fuck is sim theory?
It's a thing. Some professor believes we could be living inside a computer simulation and someone is controlling us. And there are millions of these sims. And someone somewhere behind a keyboard is just causing havoc.
It's us!
I'm starting to think you
Sexy
have that
yoga.
keyboard, Doctor. Wait, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
Are we breaking his loop there?
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I black
I
out,
don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Is that Act 1 done? Nope. No. Oh, bloody hell. Valentine's Day.
Act 1 done.
Lost me bloody pin. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Deja vu. Are you sitting in exactly the same place I left you last night? Oh, that's where it all starts, Doctor. Anyway, do you think you can fit me in today? Looking at the diary, it's just the usual suspects, and you must be getting sick of them already. I've got this for you, too. It's some more footage from Professor Alderby that was hiding away. Well, come find me if you need anything.
Oh my god. We got 2 new people.
2 newbies, Lacey and Jasmine.
She looks mental.
She... Fine neck. Sissy Jasmine.
I feel like I've seen her before.
She looks a bit like...
I've got more questions for these guys. She's got a book now. Have these changed their clothes?
I think it's the next day, isn't it?
Yeah, look. He's... Oh no,
I thought he was wearing that before, wasn't he? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god, she's changed her dress.
She has. Oh no, yeah, she has.
Oh my god, where do we start? Watch the tape. Yeah, how do we watch the tape? Alderby footage. Okay.
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great old one, the elder god, Cthulhu, however you address him. Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job! Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood. God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
Order?
Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent. So he needs to instill chaos again. And do you know how he does this? No. And yes, but you're being too granular. He needs chaos so he can return, and the only thing stopping him is you. Not just you. You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses. Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity. You have no comprehension how important your job is, do you? He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end. They're not all cultists, unfortunately. Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos yourself, to cause further insanity and harm your own. I doubt it. But can I make you question your reality? Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos. On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, Science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time. As, by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next. Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause. In 10 seconds' time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float. 3, 2, 1. You think nothing happened. Where's your glass, Doctor?
There was a sound of
There's a fine
glass
line
breaking.
between genius and insanity. I mean, look at some of the things that, you know, quantum mechanics and theories about crazy stuff. Some of it sounds nuts.
It does. It really does. What do you think this guy is? Genius or insane? Also, where'd the game go? Oh, there it is.
Difference is proof. It's true. It's true.
Insane.
He's nuttier than squirrel shit.
Oh, no.
Who do you want to talk to first?
Who do I want to talk to first?
We've got some newbies.
The newbies? Or do we save the newbies for next time and talk to one of the oldies?
Who's the most interesting? I think Mariana's the most interesting, isn't she?
I wonder why you think that. How's it going, babe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Tell me.
Don't know. It's cold in here.
What were you doing on Valentine's Day?
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit chilly in here. The leather's not warm.
Maybe you should put
either.
some goddamn clothes on then. Yeah, hussy.
Don't ask me.
What are you doing?
I don't know, just leading on.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I like it when you ask me how I am.
How are you?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts, new doctor, and new hope. You're much better behaved than Dr. Dekker.
Better behaved.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
Just ask me one thing, Doctor.
That was one thing.
Oh.
Your computer.
Oh, shit.
Dr. Dekker's behaviour?
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be. Shh.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Dekker ordered neat whiskey. I had water. I don't drink.
Okay, again, she's saying she doesn't drink.
Because I could have said went out for drinks. When did you...
What was that?
I guess it was a couple of days before Valentine's Day.
A couple of days before he died, huh?
It wasn't a date or anything. I noticed in our sessions that he'd been acting a little strange. He just didn't seem right. I wanted to find out what was wrong.
What was wrong?
For a lot of our sessions, he would be pretty impartial. A passive listener. But towards the end, he liked interfering. Like, he wanted to push me over the edge.
Lydia.
He wanted to push me over the edge. What do you mean?
He is the pusher.
Felt like
He
I
is.
had some kind
Wait,
of
are you Dr.
special
Dekker?
power.
Ah!
Part of me wanted to use it, and he urged me to do that. I don't want to say any more about it, not now.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. What do you think, Lydia? Any questions?
Everyone's saying to ask about her necklace.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cthulhu's a thing.
And she said she sells beach jewelry, doesn't she?
Sorry, no. I think your button's undone.
Put your dick away!
My button's undone?
Yeah, you've a button undone.
What?
Which button?
Which button?
Oh my god. Is she
I-
flirting with us?
Okay, I will do my button up. I've done my button up. I don't know. My button? My button is done up. I've done it.
I think it's just like she's just flirting with us.
I didn't have anything to do on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair and I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's actually true.
It's actually not a lie.
She washed her hair? Like, is that what she said?
I washed my hair and walked along the beach. I think there's got to be more to that, isn't it? But it doesn't say. It doesn't say. Oh, it has a green star, but nothing amber.
She went out for drinks. She said it wasn't a date. Not a date?
No idea. Is that a dance move?
Do the not a date.
Drinks.
Dr. Dekker did date his patients.
Oh.
Not me. I'd never agree. A drink is not a date.
So he did date his patients. Was he dating any of the other women?
That's weird.
I think her name
Find out
was...
Scarlet.
Scarlet? One of his patients.
Older. Grandma.
An older woman.
A gilf.
Yes, that's how he likes them.
Oh.
Scarlet. Doctor
Clueless.
dated her.
So you were not. So you were not dating. She says no.
People are quick to put labels on everything. I suppose Dr. Dekker was more than just a therapist to me. We had a lot of things in common, but we weren't seeing each other.
What did you have in common?
No idea.
I've got no idea.
I guess she's single as well.
Sorry.
I assume so. She said.
I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. Are you offering, Doctor?
God, yes. Scroll down. No, I'm not.
It sounded like an offer to me, Doctor.
I think everything sounds like an offer to her.
Oh, that whole button bit was about.
We can't do this. Do not stick your dick in crazy.
Don't stick your dick in crazy.
The thirst in chat is so real. Oh my god.
We went out for drinks.
This would be
you know?
unbelievable. Well, I guess unless we're trying to like
Said it
bait
was
her
a
to giving us
breach of
information.
something or the other, but
Okay. How?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Persuasive.
It's like steam's coming out.
Spell persuasive?
Yeah.
I know it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it?
No, it's not hard to believe.
I feel pretty ugly. But I think I have a nice smile.
You're not ugly?
Sorry. Say that again.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Lots of people find me attractive, but I've seen something truly beautiful. Makes me feel dull by comparison.
What have you seen that's truly beautiful?
I have a recurring dream where
Cthulhu!
I find
Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
in the sea. But I don't know you that well yet, Doctor. Let's wait a while before I tell you my most intimate secrets.
Sorry to cut in, Doctor. I've just had a phone call from a solicitor. Ben's trying to sue us for nervous shock. Should I go and see him to talk it out, or should I find a solicitor to represent us? Sorry to be pushy, I just think we should act quickly before it's too late. Okay, well, just let me know.
Well, just getting somewhere with his patient.
Oh my god.
She won't tell us what's truly beautiful till she knows us more. I think we got to wow her over. Whoa her over. What's it called?
No idea. Wouldn't you like to know? Is our session up now?
Okay. Yeah, we have done. We're done. She's done.
She's done? Oh no, she's got how are you?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts.
I haven't been
You
back to the
doctor
beach, and I'm
you
not getting blackouts. So it's something that's happening
You're
at the
much
beach.
better
like,
behaved than Dr. Dekker.
better behaved. Like she's being spiked at the beach. Like
You missed the beach?
You're confusing me. I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it.
Missed it?
You do something a lot, you're gonna miss it. I suspect I'll go back there soon, but it's helped with the blackouts.
Okay. I mean, I don't like to say this, but Cthulhu, she's been seeing something beautiful into the sea. She's been having blackouts. Being washed up with seaweed. I originally just thought she was like a little bit of a nympho who was going out to these clubs, dancing around, drinking until she blacked out,
waking up nude on the beach.
Maybe like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like,
but maybe there's more to her. There's more layers.
She's like an onion.
She's an onion.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session,
onion.
and no blackouts.
I don't want
New
to.
doctor and new hope.
I don't want to get caught up in the
You're
madness.
much better behaved than Doctor.
Have you been
better behaved?
I've danced around in my living room, but no clubs since last time. I like dancing around in my underwear. Sometimes less.
Woohoo! Hell!
Doctor, I don't think our relationship has got to that point yet.
The old naked tango.
We only went out for drinks that one time.
So what was she doing on Valentine's Day again? Just remind me. She went to the beach.
I didn't have anything to
On
do
Valentine's Day, she washed her hair and walked on the
I
beach.
washed my hair
But
and I
she's-
walked
oh,
along
this
the
was back
beach
in the
for
day,
whole
though.
night. It's actually true.
Do you wash your hair often? All right, we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to.
Oh, we feel like we're leaving on such a cliffhanger. I just want to.
I feel like we've gone through. I feel like we asked her what she's doing on Valentine's Day. I feel like she said it's the end of her session.
But
Oh, there
why
is more to ask.
Yeah, why is she still red? I don't. So there's something weird going on with Dr. Dekker and her. What did Dr. Dekker say to you on your dates? I don't know. What was wrong with him? She said there was something wrong with him, and that's why she wanted to go out on a date. Well, not a date, but no. Like there was something. He was distracted by something or whatever.
Yeah, like what is it? Like
The pencil is flashing.
yeah, I think that means we can go to continue.
Oh.
Though. Oh.
I thought Mariana said she didn't drink, but she said she didn't. She what? So ask her. I thought you didn't drink.
We already sort
But
of.
she
asked
said
her that.
I drank water.
I think maybe that popped up earlier.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And what was he?
Said we were better behaved.
Because she said he was acting strange. Did we talk about that?
I think so. That's when she said. I don't know.
For a lot of our sessions, he would be pretty impartial. A passive listener. But towards the end, he liked interfering.
He liked
push
me.
He wanted to push me over the edge.
When he talked about the pushing.
Pushing.
No idea.
Do the pushing.
Over the edge, yeah, we said push you over the edge.
Felt like I had some kind of special power. And part of me wanted to use it. And he urged me to do that.
What did he urge you to
use your
do?
Special power.
I don't want to say any more about it, not now.
Special power. What's your special power?
I'm a shape-shifting vampire werewolf. I said I didn't want to talk about it.
Okay.
What is it you're thinking about when you're not listening to me?
Nothing. Right. We probably need to go eat before we go film.
I think this is it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna stop.
We're gonna stop.
We're gonna come back next week with this.
Next week, we're gonna find out who killed crazy Dr. Dekker.
We're gonna do it. We're 8% through this act, 21% overall. Wow, we're slow.
Yeah, still got a lot to do.
All right, we'll be back next week with more of this madness.
I won't.
Will we not?
I'm going to. Next week is the week I'm away. I'm going to Wales.
Have a nice time in Wales.
Thank you.
We'll be back the week after that.
The week after that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I told you last week, but I forgot to mention it again this week. Yeah, I'm off to Wales next week, so I won't.
We'll be good. Don't worry. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good afternoon.
2 weeks. Back in 2 weeks.
Stay tuned. It might be streamed. There might not.
I think there's anything till
and then
your stream
me
later.
and Ben are going to take over at 5. All right.
See you soon, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. See ya.
Have a good afternoon.
See ya.